Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this Gnomoria. Yes, indeed. This is, since I like to do games in a series of little-known indie and forgotten games, it's sort of, it's like Dwarf Fortress. I don't even know how you qualify those. They're like, I guess they're sort of city simulators? Now this one has an interesting little thing to it. I love this music, but this is the orchestral version, like the MIDI version. If you go to audio, you can go back to classic. Classical is interesting, but I really like this. Anyway, though, we have a couple views of the screen that we can do. I'm getting 9 frames per second right now.
Daddy, it's a man with a light bulb head.
Avert your eyes from his gaze, Junior, and we may yet be safe.
But Daddy, it's you.
But this is the best view for taking big outlooks at your land and all of the resources that are available. We are in pause mode right now. You need to get some things very, very quickly. Like if you want to build any kind of workshop, you can make a crude workshop, but if you want to make any sort of other workshops, you need to have, like if I go to sawmill, you need to have workbenches, chairs, saw blades, all sorts of things. It's intense, and you need stone. So right now, here's the big outer view. The not quite so out there, but not thoroughly useful. And then of course you can get really down deep. But for now, even though it sucks for frame rate, we need to get food. Now there's 2 ways to do this. You can right click and it calls up your whole menu here. Or if you come down here, there's like terrain, agriculture, click, come on, and then it goes to all these various things. This takes time, so I prefer just to right click, agriculture, forage. We're going to, well actually, since we need to plant these things as well, we're going to cut clippings because it gets fruit, and also I hate when it does that. No, there we are. You don't have to hold it down. We are going to chop down, well, not chop down, but get fruit from each of these things and get a sapling that we can plant on a plantation to get more trees. Because while it's doing this, it's preserving the trees, which you want to do so they'll continue to make food. But we're also going to have to say, like agriculture, fell some trees because we need to build, and we need wood for that. So now they're going to split up. Now with your kingdom, you can take a look at all your various things: workshops, farms, pastures, rooms. I gotta not click so quick, and that's cool. Show your various stocks and your stockpiles in goods. Population is the one I use a lot because it tells you who's deceased, who's idle. But if you take a look to this, you can see the jobs they do, and then you can see why, because you can go through and choose each of the things that they do. I like to make every miner do all stone, all wood, all miscellaneous, and miscellaneous is construction and hauling. And every single profession has just those 3. The rest of the things they can specialize in, but I can't afford to have everyone just be idle, sitting around and doing nothing. So if they're not doing their own particular job, well, they're gonna do some other things too. Like builder, yeah, that's nice, but let's have you do some other things as well. Yeah, it's downtime as you have to click a lot of things in menus. So, and none of these games are really intense on action, depending. Because when the various creatures of the world show up and decide they want to start eating your gnomes, well, it does turn a little bit crazy. And there's your list of deceased. Military is weird because you have to make squads, but you have to make formations first. And each formation has X number of soldiers, and then squads are made out of formations, and it's kind of tough to think about, so I tend to fail at it. And then here's their armor and stuff, so that's good. Events so that you can go to them, your combat events. And then, of course, a nice little health system that it goes through and tells you what each thing's do. Like, you can check your HUD and your designations. It probably even talks about combat, yep, and squads and how to use those, along with your formations and positions. Yeah. So for right now, everyone needs to do that, but as stated, we also need to find stone. So we're going to come down back to this level, and we're going to have somebody, I don't know who, go mining through here, because we need to find stone pretty desperately. We can actually speed up time a bit. Luckily everyone's finding food. While they're doing that though, we do need to designate some stockpiles. Like right here, we're going to designate this as a large stockpile for stone, just in case, and food and drink. Oh, shuckle my duckle. I forgot that I had yaks. I need to get a pasture and see if there's any yaks to put in it still. Or if all my yaks have died. Okay, yaks and straw. Okay, good. Somebody's gonna go get the yaks and put them in here. Is this stone? Or lapis lazuli? That's a jewel. Alrighty then. That's nice, but I need stone. So let's try over here now. While I'm at it though, let us designate dormitory. And that's just the dormitory. So now we can also build furniture, straw bed. Build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 of them. Now you can even go further than that. Like wheat straw bed. Oh, well, I guess it's you can assign beds. I just can't remember how to do it right now. Hopefully though that leaves straw for the yaks. There's 18 food left for the straw. So I need to see if I can agriculture farm. And we're going to crop wheat. Okay, wheat for the straw. Alright. Oh no, what is this? Just more clay? Oh no! Already? We need desperately to find stone. Very desperately. So we'll cut through here. And in fact, because we still haven't found any through here. And then, what the heck? Through here as well. Okay, they're lining up the food. Oh, did I? Wood. all wood products as well. So they can stack logs up there as well. Okay, they're chopping along. Oh boy. Usually you can find stone, just the lapis lazuli. Let's see, like, I have raw stone? Where did I get raw stone? Yeah, build this thing right, like, here. Because I'm gonna need that. Where did I get raw stone? Is that lapis lazuli? Is this stone? Is just stone? Well, let's mine this whole area out. If that's usable stone. Okay, we're actually doing pretty good, but in this darkness here, we want to do agriculture and then forage as well. Oh, come on. Because I'm recording, it's not doing my clicks as well as it should. Now you see all of these things that's lighting up, that is either strawberries or cotton. So we're going to be picking strawberries and cotton in all this disease, all these areas. You know what? Food is pretty desperate and drink is something we need as well, so let's actually forage more strawberries. There. Oop, back down to this level so I can see where everything's doing on the chopping. Okay, well, good golly, Miss Molly. Can I build a well? Can't remember where is it I would build a well. Well, we're gonna need a carpenter. So I need workbenches, chairs, and chisels, which actually I'm going to need then. I want 3 crude workbenches. Oh, that's so beautiful. I didn't realize the lapis lazuli was workable stone. That's a good thing to have. Okay. Very, very good. Let's make also as well, since nobody's going to be in this area down here, we're going to designate this as a stockpile for just soil. Now goody, everybody is sleeping. Very, very good. Well, if you like what you've seen or like what you've heard, if you could toss me a like, that would be very cool and greatly appreciated. I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my assistants. Definitely a thumbs up. If you could check out my various things down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, that would be very cool and greatly appreciated. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes. I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very, very much. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Which is kind of a long time, but that's okay. Let's see, over there too. As others wake up, they'll do things. Okay, now for this though. Workbench. I need planks. 10. There we go. And we will also increase this to 3. It goes from 1 is the highest and whatever it is to the lowest. And then this one will be for workbenches and chairs. And then this one we'll make chisels. Okay, now, oh, also, I imagine. Let's make this like as well. So all of these workbenches are of a higher priority than just everything else. But that's just the people that can, well, the gnomes, that can do that sort of thing. So I've got to hopefully be able to get a well made somewhere. In fact, where, okay, water is over here. And here, and here. Okay, good deal. Oh. Since I want to get it all. The interesting thing as well about, like here, I want to make sure we get all the stone. Just to get it started, we're going to dig stairs down right there. Now when I go down a level, a layer, and I'm down here, I'm just going to say mine around the stairs, just so it's a little room. There we go. So that is going to get started eventually when that turns green, and they'll get started. That's the last of that there. You know what, I'm going to like, I could like cancel that one because there's no need. There you see? Ta-da! But we need to finish up here first. See, everyone's got hauling, everyone's got cleaning, so everyone's going to be dragging soil over to here when they've got time. For right now, these people are occasionally dashing in and making these things. So that is a good thing. I would want to make... Carpenter? What does a carpenter need? I just need chairs and workbenches, and then we can make carpenters now. Not much stone here, but a little bit. Everyone's still doing all that here, so you know what? We'll even go like this. Plant trees for apple clippings. And we'll put these like right there. Yeah. So there's a big old field that they're going to start planting the apple tree clippings all right in here. But I'm possibly going to start overloading everybody with all their tasks, so let's wait a little bit before we do anything too much more crazy. Aside from, can we build a workshop yet? Like a stone cutter? No chairs yet. Okay. Well, he's got to finish with his workbenches, doesn't he? Well, that's the planks gnome. This is the chiseled gnome, and this gnome is still working, making planks so that they can make workbenches, so they make chairs. Tell you what. We'll even increase the planks one. Okay. I could go checking out all these other areas for various things, but really there's just trees for building is alright. Not bad so far. Let's come back down. Things get brighter. Oh! I thought this one was here for foolish reasons. And it is, but still, it's to gather up all that stuff there. Okay. Whoopsie. Let us also... That is as far as it goes. Let's dig this area out too. We need all the stone we can... Ooh. Also got to be careful. Don't want to... If I open this up, water's going to come flooding in, and then everyone dies. So, not a good plan. I don't like that whole death by genocide sort of thing. Okay, he's going to be working on that. And tell you what, let us dig some stairs down here as well. And then mine out around it. Now, I am terrible at city games, so it's not like I'm making a viable colony as much as I attempt here.